I've been getting a lot of requests to do human design content, so here it is. So as you can see, there are 9 energy centers, and these are closely related to the chakras. The first one is the head center. This is responsible for inspiration. The second one is the Anja, or the third eye. This is responsible for like thoughts and ideas. The third one down, which is the brown one, is the throat center. Is responsible for manifestation and communication. The yellow one is your self-identity, is love, direction. And then the red one is your sacral chakra or sacral, which is life force energy, workforce energy. The brown is your root chakra, which is adrenaline and ambition. If you go to your right, this huge triangle that kind of has the black and red coming off of it is your emotional solar plexus, which is your emotions. And then above that, the little small triangle is your willpower and ego. And then across the way, which is in brown, is your spleen, which is responsible for like basic survival instincts, intuition, immune system, stuff like that. So let's start with the head. The head, if it's white like this, that means it's an open circuit. If you're not aware of what an open circuit is, just think of the universe. So if you have any emotions, which emotions are just energy in motion. So that means that if you feel something, if it's in motion, it has to go away from you. So when it goes away from you, it goes out into your environment, and that is the universe. The universe is just gonna grab hold of that emotion and amplify it for you and bring you more of it in your environment. That's how an open energy circuit works. So since the head is responsible for inspiration, somebody who has an open head is going to be the people who start a lot of new projects. They literally get inspired by anything. They'll see a magazine, they'll be at a conference, and they'll get all this inspiration. But they also feel the pressure to follow through with it, because the head center is one of the 2 pressure centers, which means that even if the pressure does not exist, these people are going to feel the pressure to follow through with whatever inspires them. So they may start a lot of things and not finish it. And the people in their environment or who are around them will often feel like they don't know what the hell they're doing, and they're just bouncing around from task to task. But that's not what it is. These people just have unlimited amount or access to inspiration. Now, if your head looks like this and it's defined, that means that you get your source of inspiration from yourself, and you're kind of immune to the pressure to fulfill those obligations or fulfill those inspirations. But you don't need anyone else but yourself. You can literally go to a conference, be inspired by somebody, and go home and fulfill those obligations and start the work. However, the person with the open head, they're only inspired as long as they're in that other person's energy. The moment that they leave and try to do it themselves, they're not going to be able to do it, and they're not going to have the motivation to do it. But it's because they have an open inspiration center, and they just can't get the inspiration from themselves. I am the perfect example of having an open head. If you've been here, you know that I've had multiple different businesses. I have a business right now. I'm doing human design. I'm doing legal stuff. I'm working in film.